So the Great Mother was dealing with me this morning to basically speak about how there is no father. DNA tests are a farce. Life comes through the womb and not a rib. Eve birthed Adam through her pudenda. Genesis 3:21 saying the flesh was opened. The scriptures are clear that it's a sealed book. The reason that it's sealed is because the English language changes the meaning. So you must study the scriptures in Hebrew. And all praise the Great Mother. The King James Version comes with the concordance. So you're able to look up those English words in the original context to see what the meaning is. So when you look into Genesis 2:21, it talks about the flesh being opened. The word for flesh is a word called pudenda, Pudenda. When you Google pudenda, it lets you know that the pudenda of a man is a female's external genitalia, because females are the original man. So there is no father. You wonder why your children come out looking like the father. It's mental telepathy, ladies. The number one weapon used against us is mind control. So whatever your mind is stayed on while you're carrying that child, that's who that child is going to come out looking like. Some of our children look like uncles, grandmothers, grandfathers, aunts, the baby daddy, you. Whatever your mind is stayed on, that's who the child is going to look like. So we have so much power. And it's time for us to tap back into our power, because there's a great war brewing. There is some research. It's called the Ovist Theory. And even the scripture says that the seed is of itself. And with the Ovist Theory, it basically says how females are born, our eggs are fully developed fetuses, because that's true. When you have a miscarriage, for anybody who's ever had a miscarriage and you look in the toilet, it's a baby. It's a fully developed fetus. That didn't come from no semen. That was already inside of you. Your eggs was inside of you when you were in your mother's womb, when she was in her mama womb. You was in your mama womb when your mama was in your grandmama womb. The bloodline runs through the female. We're not slaves from Africa. We are the American Indians. And all of our societies, when it comes to the matriarch, 400 years ago, even sooner than that, the American Indian heritage was matriarchal, where the females ran everything. The females ruled this land below, even our treaties. The treaty says that the earth belongs to the woman, that the land and the soil belong to the female. There is no father. There is no father. So we have to stop giving men our power and tap back into who we are. There is a great war brewing. The Great Mother said we got 3.5 years to prepare. That was last year. So 3.5 years from last year is putting us at 2025. We got to start walking in spirit and in truth so that we can activate our God body. If you live in a lie, you can't vibrate high. Nature is going to assist with your healing. Plant medicines will assist with your healing. I did ayahuasca ceremony in Peru. Since I've been here in Lincoln Beach in New Orleans, I've tapped into the mushroom plant medicine that has opened up so much of things that I had forgot or just didn't remember because I was too young when it came to trauma. So I want to encourage y'all to tap into the plant medicine, get back into nature, because soon you're going to only have two choices. It's going to be living wild and free in nature and knowing how to survive in nature, or you can go to the FEMA camps. The FEMA camps are ready to receive you. These people are not playing. They do not want to relinquish control. They've built their underground bunkers in anticipation for the sun heating up. That's why they have whole cities underground. Because in their mind, they gonna still run the earth from underground. But that ain't gonna happen. This earth belongs to the black woman. Black woman God. The great mother created us to be stewards over the land, ladies. We are the original man. If God don't change, how can life come through the rib, from a rib in the beginning, but now after that, it comes through the womb of a female? Make it make sense. We're birthing these men. There is no father. Men themselves are mutated females. Their pussy and their ass is one and the same. A man will have full body orgasms with anal sex. They all gay. And they all have that urge in their ass the same way you have in your pussy, ladies. All men want to be fucked in the ass. When they go get their prostate checked, the doctor fuck them in the ass to stimulate the penis to bust a nut to make sure everything is working properly. We've been utterly deceived. DNA tests are a farce. It's a lie. It's a plot and a scheme for taxation. Everything is taxation in this earth when it comes to the court system. Child support, tickets, everything that you deal with when it comes to court is taxation. And they taxing man and beast. So, tap into yourself, man. It's time to do some serious soul searching. And you can't do that in no apartment. You can't do that in no house with drywall and air conditioning. Air conditioning is ran on Freon. So you're inhaling chemicals all day, every day. You need sun. We are the daughters of fire. For all of y'all who worship the moon and you doing moon rituals, you're keeping patriarchy alive. With the invent of men 2,000 years ago, when the volcanoes erupted and caused the ice age to block the sun, that's when we started mutating suns. Suns are created during cold weather. And now they're created because that's what we want. But we're coming out of this ice age. That's why it's getting hotter and hotter and hotter. This is a tropical earth naturally. Darkness should not exist. But it came about with the invent of men to keep them alive, in addition to the moon. So you worshiping the moon, you keeping a man ruling over you. We are the daughters of fire. We need to be sun gazing, paying homage to the sun, getting out in nature and letting that sun burn your skin a little bit. Vitamin D is not a vitamin, it's a hormone that our body needs. We need sunlight. There will be no life in this earth without the sun, period. Everything would cease to exist. They got it all wrong. I live in nature. I live in a tent. So I am healing all day, every day in nature. I'm getting the sun that I need. We're going to need to know how to handle this heat because it's about to get hot, baby. It's about to get hot up in here. Straight up. So, I just wanted to let y'all know that. Look into the Ovist Theory. What else is there? There was another one too. But the Ovist Theory. Oh, gene imprinting. Gene imprinting is mental telepathy and how we imprint the genes of the so-called baby daddies onto our children. With our mind, baby. It's all mind. That's why mind control is the #1 weapon they use against us with all of the propaganda. The program, that's what regularly scheduled programs. That's what they're doing. They're programming our minds to believe lies. Get back in tune with nature so that you can see what's real. How this shit really go. Even in nature, the males are raping the cubs. This shit is happening everywhere. It's not natural. They not natural to this earth. I'm going to put a link in the description of how even nature herself is gay. And the females deal with the females and the males deal with the males. Female, we're asexual beings, baby, born pregnant with our eggs, which are fully developed fetuses. Ain't no man got nothing to do with conception when he himself is a female, a mutation of you. They're a karmic judgment that came about from us going against each other, nature, and the Great Mother. When the earth erupted and the volcanoes, the smoke from the volcanoes blocked the sun, causing ice age. And then we started mutating suns. And so now as the earth is heating up, we're going to see them perishing. The scriptures say a man going to be more precious than gold. That's how few of them going to be left in this earth. And I speak and I decree it. Death and destruction to our enemies. That's what they were created for, as natural born enemies. But as we heal and as we are restored back to our original state as the gods of this earth, we're going to see them falling off, because that's what's natural. That's what was supposed to happen. So tap in. Self-love is the highest vibration. Love y'all. Shalom.